What up, though? I'm Fat.
I'm Tree.
Welcome back to another edition of Fats and Tree.
And today we're going to talk about
boarding day cruise ship for 2023.
Stick around towards the end and we have a bonus tip. First, we're going to talk about online check-in.
Yes.
When it's your time to do an online check-in, you go to your Carnival manager and it will tell you a date that you can online check in to let the cruise port know when you'll be at the ship boarding. So there's a time that you have to select to from 10 in the morning up until I think 2 o'clock on most ships. It might change, it might be different, but around that time is most ships. And they now want to know what time are you coming, so they'll be prepared for the rush. So again, do your online check-in. The quicker you do it, the better off it's going to be. You're going to fill out your health questionnaire. People say, why do we need to fill out a health questionnaire? Because they say, look, we need to know before you get on our ship. We want to know, are you feeling okay? Do you have a sickness?
Yeah, when the last time you've been sick?
Exactly. Have you been in the hospital? So again, if you do not fill out a health questionnaire, they will make you fill it out when you get there. So go ahead and fill that thing out early so you don't have to worry about it.
Yep. So while you're checking in, they will be handing you the paper for you to.
And say, ma'am, you didn't fill this out. Sir, you didn't fill this out. We need you to fill this out right now.
Yeah.
Next we're going to talk about is packing your important items. It's that time. Once you start checking in online, make sure all your important items are packed. Your day bag. Maybe you take a bag on the plane, like me. I want to make sure, and I put all my important items right in there. So again, make sure you're packing your important items because you don't want to leave something behind. Let me tell you, the last trip in July, we went to New York. Mr. right here wanted to say, hey, I got all my stuff together. He was missing a what?
SIM card.
SIM card.
So I can't take pictures without the SIM card.
Exactly. So we in New York looking all around. The man gave him one and it did not even work.
It didn't work for the camera.
It's $50, $60.
Yes, it was.
So again, pack your important items.
Yeah. And one thing I can say, when you say pack your important stuff, pack the stuff that you really, really need first. That way you know it's already in the bag. Because if you don't already have it in the bag, then guess what? It's left behind. So make sure you pack all the stuff that you have to take with you.
Next, we're going to talk about once you get to the port. The first thing you're going to see is the porters. Drop off your luggage. Drop off as much stuff as possible because you don't want to, if you get there and your check-in time at the at the cruise port is at 10 and the rooms are not ready till 1:30 on Carnival, then you will have to carry around all that stuff you did not give the porter. So try to give him as much things as possible. That way you're not lugging all that stuff until the rooms open up at 1:30.
And this is an important one that you should know. Even first-time cruisers really need to know this. When you drop off your luggage, take a picture of your suitcase to show that your suitcase is in good condition. Because sometimes they will mess your suitcase up going through. So be reminded.
Let me tell you a story. Our last cruise, I was recording the porter just to tell people when you come here, you see John. I'm going to say his name, John. And he will help you. So I didn't know that I was recording Fat's luggage. Well, his luggage got damaged. It wasn't damaged before we got to the cruise ship. It got damaged once we got there by the porters and all them throwing the luggage around. So when we got the luggage to the room, I took a picture. He was on the Lido deck and I was in the room getting our cards and, making sure our luggage get in. I took a picture. I sent it to him. He was like, my luggage messed up. Brand new luggage. Went to guest services. They tried to say they didn't do it. Smart that I did. Took a picture, recorded the guy, showed it to her. she couldn't say nothing. They had to replace it.
Mm-hmm.
Rule of thumb, take a picture of your luggage, not just on the cruise port, but the airline. Because the airline will do the same thing. Mm-hmm. And that way you can have your fight won. Because if you didn't bring it like that, then your insurance will cover it.
Yep. And then they tore up the next one after that. So
that's a long story. We'll save that for another day. Next we're going to talk about is do the muster drill.
Yeah.
Do that muster drill as soon as you get on the ship. Another story, last cruise. We did the muster station real early. We checked in about 10, 10:30. And we did the muster drill. But the guy somehow did not click on Fat's name. So they cut his card off and told him he needed to go see guest services. So we were sitting on the Lido deck ordering drinks, listening to the music, meeting everybody. And he said, the bartender come back say, no, we can't get you no more drinks. You need to go to guest services or muster drill. We'd already did it. So he went to guest services. They was like, no, you okay. So do the muster drill because they will cut your card off and you ain't gonna be able to do nothing. You can't even get in your room until you go down there and see them. Mm-hmm. So don't try to delay it. Don't try to abort it. Go ahead and do that muster drill. Next, we're going to talk about check-in on time. Get to that port, check in on time. You want to make sure everything is on time. When you say you're going to be there at 10, 10:30, you want to be there at 10, 10:30. Because you don't want them to say you're late. Mm-hmm. Then they can throw you behind the line, and guess what? You'll be waiting. Check in on time.
Yep.
Next we're going to talk about is pre-book. As a lot of stuff as possible. Pre-book your excursion. Once you make that final payment and you know you're going on that cruise, go ahead and start looking at the excursions. Hopefully they're not booked all the way out. Because a lot of times they are. Once they start putting their minimal payment, people start looking at the excursions then. Then once the final payment comes in, they already got the excursions and everything. Entertainment. Some cruise ships require you to do the entertainment. Book it on your app.
Book it on your app.
A lot of times Carnival don't require that, but other cruise ships do. So be mindful and know the rules and regulations of each cruise ship.
Mm-hmm. And if it's a special restaurant you want to go to,
book that.
You have to also book that online.
Mm-hmm.
That way when you get there, because normally a lot of times they sell out the spots. Because here he is on a ship with 3,000 and 4,000 and 5,000 people.
Yes.
Everybody's not going to get into that one particular restaurant.
Nope.
So you want to go ahead and try to book your
specialty restaurant
ahead of time.
Yes.
If you want to do them all, book them all.
Yes. And even if you book them and you don't do them, you can cancel. At least you did book them. Because guess what? They're going to sell out. And once they sell out, they're not going to let you in. Mm. So you'll miss out on that.
Yep. Because once you cancel, a lot of times you can still get back in. They might make you wait until the end. Mm-hmm. And sometimes they won't. So just be reminded to go ahead and book all your excursions. Book all your specialty restaurants and anything else that has to be booked early. Go ahead and do it so you make sure you don't miss out.
Yes. Next, you're going to have lunch. You're on that ship. You done did your muster drill. You done did your check-in. Now it's time for you to have
your guy's burger.
Yes. And your
fries.
And your rum punch.
Rum punch. That's what I almost missed. Y'all know one thing about it, I could not miss my rum punch.
So you want to go, and those are the places things that people do when they get on that ship. I know Carnival. Mm-hmm. But if you're on Virgin and MSC and Royal, there might be another signature drink. But on Carnival, the rum punch is what it is.
The rum punch.
And you want to go to Guy's Burger. Get them burgers and fries. You can't miss out on that. So again, once you on board and you done got cleared and you know you are ready to sail, there it is. You waiting on the sail away party now.
Waiting on that sail away
party. And that is the feast there.
Now,
Everybody is waiting on that.
Now, you know, if you missed the Celebrate party, then you missed
You
one
done
of the
missed
most
half the
important
cruise.
parties.
Yes.
I don't know nobody that goes on Carnival and say, I don't care about the Celebrate party. You'll never hear that.
Because you're going to see them people dancing and getting loose. By the time they checked in between 10 and 11, the Celebrate party is always when the last person get and you hear that horn. Bob, Bob,
You know what's happening. You know what's about to take. They about to hit the dance floor.
And that's when you know. So, again.
And they don't have an age limit for you to twerk it.
No.
They don't have an age limit. You can be 85.
Look at some of our Celebrate video on our Facebook page. You will see there's no age and no limit to
There's
twerk.
no age and limit on that.
Next, you're going to talk about meeting your Steward Cabin.
Yes.
That's going to be your go-to person. You have to meet that person.
Got you.
Man, woman, whoever.
Yeah. Because sometimes when you first come in, you don't see your steward.
Yes.
Because he's somewhere still cleaning rooms, making
Trying
sure
to get everything
is
together.
prepared for the next customers to get on and have a good time. But eventually he's going to come around. He's going to hand you his card. He's going to already know your name.
Introduce yourself, and he already know your name.
And he's going to
That's
tell you everything
Hi,
you need to do.
my name is Josie,
Yeah.
and I'm your Steward Cabin. And today, when do you want your room cleaned? I mean, he's very cheerful. He knows your name.
Know your name.
And it's good to know him.
Yes.
And when you come out your room, most of the time in the morning, he's out there cleaning. Good morning, Fast Century. How you doing today? You're going to have breakfast?
Yes.
Have a good day. I'll see you later.
When you come back, he's going to have a towel animal.
on
Either
your
hanging
bed.
from the ceiling or laying on your bed. But it's going to be a towel animal in there.
I'm going to put some on here for you from our last cruise, okay? So you can see those towel animals because they get creative with
Yes,
them
they
things.
do. Because I know we came in one time, it was a monkey hanging
From the ceiling.
the
I was
vent.
like, oh my gosh. And I started taking pictures. I really like those.
Yeah.
And they had towel classes, animal classes on the ship. Take one of those. You can learn how to do your own.
Yep.
If you like this video, give us a thumbs up. Let us know.
Be reminded, share us out. Let people know that when you come to this channel, you're having nothing but fun and getting educated on the things that you thought you knew.
If you're in need of a travel agent, we can be your go-to guide. We can help you get your next cruise booked, land or cruise. So hit us up, fastcenturytravel.com or fastcentury@gmail.com. The bonus tip of today is
Download the Carnival Hub
app.
app. And why do we always tell you to download the Carnival Hub app? Because it is getting better and better and better.
And they improving it. So, again, thank you for watching.
Peace, love, and
cruising.